Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and happy Memorial Day to all of you out there. So, for the occasion, my next talk there is going to be G.I. Joe for the NES. Pretty underrated game. Right here you just see the characters you get to use, their weapons. But this was made in 1989 by Taxan. I don't really think they exist anymore. They were a pretty obscure company. And in this game you get to control up to 5 Joes. Well, it becomes 6 later on, but we'll get into that when we get into that. So those are our guys we get to work with. So let's get the game started. Right here is just General Huck briefing you on your next mission. And for those of you who don't know about G.I. Joe, the point is that they're a special forces branch of the military, and their goal is to take out this terrorist organization called Cobra. And right now, what we're doing is attacking bases of Cobra, hoping to get to Cobra Commander himself. And for this one, we're going to be going into the Amazon. The way this game works is you get one Joe to lead the mission, and you get to choose the other 2. And right here they give you the statistics for the guys you're working with. There's stamina, which is the number of amount of health you have, jump, how high you jump, punch, how strong your hand-to-hand or your melee attack is, and weapon, how strong your weapon is. And level is what level your gun, or in Snake Eyes' case, his fireballs are. But I'll just show you all the other guys here. Rock and Roll's the best shooter, but he's not that good at jumping. Or his punch isn't that good either. Gridiron's the most well-rounded one. Snake Eyes has great jumping and good hand-to-hand skill, but doesn't have a good weapon. And Blizzard is just not very useful at all, so I won't use him that much. For this one, I always go with Snake Eyes, and I'll go with Rock and Roll. There's just the intro for Mission 1-1. This time we're going to take it to the Amazon jungle and take out some of Cobra's forces. Right here there's a gun power-up that lets you power up your weapon. Get 4 of those to upgrade your weapon. And this is my weapon right now. It's a ring rifle. I shoot 2 rings. Once I level up I'll be able to shoot 3. And I'm just taking this early part with Duke. One thing you could do is you can switch characters on the fly, so Duke can collect the power-up that Snake Eyes had to jump for. And there's just some of Cobra's minions. That K-ration gives you back some health. And I think it's like 2 blocks per K-ration. If you get a flashing one, that's maximum health refill. There's just a hidden gun in case you didn't see it. And just some more Cobra's minions. That bullet gives you more ammos. There's some boars. They're not too tough to deal with. So yeah, this is your basic run and shoot game. There's also some platforming thrown in there, as well as some action. Let's get some more ammo here. And in the trees there are a lot of upgrades you can find. That rank up upgrade that I found gives me more maximum health, but unfortunately it doesn't refill my health completely. Just jump the boar. For these first levels, what you're doing is that you're going to try and infiltrate the base. And you always face a mini-boss at the end. This guy is just one of Cobra's vehicles. All it does is just shoot missiles at you. And that's really all you have to do, is just shoot it and jump over the missiles. For this second phase, it's going to fly by and shoot missiles at you. But since you can jump and shoot down, it's really not too tough to deal with. You do have a time limit for each stage, so just make sure you mind that. And now for mission 1-2. The second level of each mission is always going to be a base level. And what you're going to want to do is find these check marks. And when you do that, your Joe automatically plants a bomb. And for this one, there's only 2 places you need to plant bombs, but in later stages it's going to be more. And these places can also be a maze too. But they're really not too, or this first one's not too bad to deal with. If you're barehanded, you can actually throw grenades by holding up and pressing B. And let's just get that extra power up. and level up my gun, so now I'm up to level 3. You can go up to level 4. That's the highest you go. And just get these stingrays out of the way. Secret area. You can actually go down here and then go down and find some extra gun power-ups. So I'll just let Snake Eyes clear these out. One of the good thing about Snake Eyes' Hadoukens is that they don't take up any ammo, so you can just spam them infinitely. And that's going to be pretty useful in one of the later stages, but I'm not going to give anything away right now. So just clear these out. Get some extra upgrades. That vest is invincibility. And there's the second check. With that, we can go in the store and fight the boss. This boss likes to send his vulture after you. And after, I think, about 3 or 4 go-arounds, actually, wait, it's 2 in this case, he's going to try and swoop at you and punch the ground. Now, if you do fall off, that does count as you dying, so you don't want to do that. Instead, you just want to keep spamming the rifle fire. And that's it. Now for these third stages, it's always an escape stage. So what you're trying to do is escape from the base, and then you fight the boss at the end. In this case, the boss is Range Viper. So let's get going. And now Duke is maxed out. Let's go with Rock and Roll next. And this is Rock and Roll's weapon. He has great artillery, but his jumping and punching isn't that strong. Here is a extra, I guess, vehicle. You can find a Cobra vehicle in this, and when you get into that, you can ride these vehicles. You just fly with A and then shoot with B. But do be aware once you run out of health, as these stingrays are really messing up my vehicle. But once you run out of health, you actually have to dismount from the vehicle. But I didn't do that, so let's just fight the boss. This guy's the Range Viper. Really all he does is jump around and run and occasionally shoot a mortar at you. He's really not too tough to deal with. He is only the first boss after all. And right when I'm saying that, I'm getting hit a lot. But yeah, really all you have to do is just keep spamming the rifle, and he's done. Enjoy this cutscene with an exciting escape. And that's it for the first mission. The missions in this game can be pretty short, or that first one was, but they're going to get longer later on. So join me next time as we take on the second mission, which is going to be taking place in the Arctic. I'll see you next time.